Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this week's video. So before we start, just as I usually do, like to say thank you to all my subscribers, old and new, and thank you for all your comments. Keep them coming, that's great. There's loads of advice coming my way and good suggestions, and you know, I'm taking notice of what people say, and I've learnt some handy tips from people. Okay, so this week's video is going to be, now I've got to have a look here because I've got to remember, Corgi Toys Ghia L6.4 with a Chrysler V8 engine. There you are, that's a bit of a mouthful. So I bought this one on eBay. It was a bit scruffy, well you'll see, and I don't know why, I just like the shape of it, I like the look of it, so I thought, well, I'll have a bash at that one. And so that's what I did. It's a slightly different shade that I finished with as the original, but it's more or less the same colour. So as I always say, please sit back, relax and enjoy the video and see how I got on. Right, let's take a closer look at this one. I saw it on eBay a while ago and I quite fancied it, so I didn't pay much for it. But it's all the bumpers and everything are nice and complete. They're not broken, not too badly chipped. I've got a little doggy in the back window. The window unit's okay, just a bit scuffed. Doors open. The inside is a bit scruffy, a bit dirty, but it's not too bad. It can be cleaned up. Suspension's all right. Boot works. The bonnet, when you push down, it pushes a little button up there and it lifts the bonnet, so that all works. So all in all, it's quite a nice little model. I haven't quite got the same colour to paint it, the same shade of blue. I've got a different slightly shade of metallic blue. Obviously with the situation I can't get any more paint, so I'm just going to have to use what I've got. But it'll be alright, not bad. I think it's a slightly, I don't know what I've done with it. I found it before. So yeah, it's a slightly lighter shade of blue. Well, I don't know, lighter, it's a difference, it's more bluey blue. This is a bit of a greeny blue, this is a more bluey blue. So I'm going to do it probably that colour anyway, unless something else crops up in the meantime. Okay, so got one big rivet and one small rivet. So next step, drill those out and dismantle the old car. Okay. Right, let's drill the rivets out on this one. There's two on here. The back one is really small, so what I might do, I'm just going to drill the front one first, and I don't know if I can, I might have to follow the top one. No, that's right, it's going. I'll drill this one first, and then I don't know if I can lever the base off without drilling anything on the back one for now. Obviously I'm not going to damage it, but I'm levering too hard, but I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. if that will pop off. Yeah. That's it. Right, so I'm going to gently wiggle it. See if that will gradually come. Don't think it will. No, I think I might have to drill it a little bit. Do a little bit with the small one. I'm thinking I might have to put like a matchbox car rivet in. I've got some. And I'll put this one back. That's it. I think it's gonna go. That's it, it's gone. Okay. That's it. That's that funny suspension. Right, so the bonnet has to come out that way. Must remember that. The boot. And these doors. Oh, I see, that's going to be no, that'll be easy to put back. It's just this red piece that holds them in. That's cool. Yeah, this transfers in good nick, but it's coming off. So I'll just take that off with the tweezers, and then this can go in the wash. Now these doors, they've got plastic inserts. I don't really want to damage that. What I might do with those, I don't know whether to try and get them out or just to get the paint off with the, just scrape the paint off and mask that off rather than dunking it in the old caustic soda. Right, now that just slides out the back, I think. Yeah. Okay. So well, I think I might just file that smooth here, and I don't think I'll be putting any rivet in. I'll just glue that because there's no depth, very little depth. If I did put a rivet, it'll only be a very, very short one. Right, okay, so this slides out. Jeweled headlights. Jeweled headlights, I need to get those out. I don't really want to drill them. I can't anyway really, because they're right in line with the actual thick wheel arch, so I won't be able to get behind them. I don't know if I can pick them out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck the whole lot in the caustic soda. If these come out, they come out. If they get damaged, they get damaged. I've got some new ones. so I'm not too bothered. But rather than me trying to pick them out, I think maybe the caustic soda might loosen them a bit. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, I forgot about these. So that, I take it's just being pushed on over the top of these rivets. I have to gently try and ease those off. The suspension units. There. The wheels. That's it. Cramp in my hand. Okay. So that's all ready for the caustic soda. Go the caustic soda, that, and that. The doors I'll leave. Okay. Next step, caustic soda. Yeah, all cleaned up, wire brushed, bit of wire wool on it as well. All ready for priming. So I'm going to go out and do that now. Okay, catch you in a bit. Right, that's the bonnet, the body, the base and the boot primed. I haven't done the doors yet, I've got to still scrape the paint off those. So yeah, that's all ready for the colour now, so I'm going to go out and do that. Right, time for the wheel polishing. So same as usual, boring job, but there you go, it's got to be done. So plenty polish, photo salt, toothbrush, electric toothbrush, off we go. There's quite a bit of elbow grease. Tell you what, I'll put a mask on because the smell of the polish makes me cough. One thing I found out by accident the other day, if you get any super glue, because what happened, I was super gluing something and I used the cotton bud. I put a bit too much super glue and I'd been polishing with the cotton bud, I forgot. And as soon as the polish mixed with the super glue, it really started to smoke. So that's not a very good combination, I don't think. Anyway, keep them apart, we'll be alright, we won't burn the place down. Actually, I might put these in the drill chuck because they're loose on the axle, so that'll do a better job of polishing them. That really will do a better job. Just polishing up my drill bit as well, the drill chuck as well. So there you go. Okay, so this window unit's come up quite well. I'm quite pleased with it. So into the old pledge. There. Okay, and then I'll put it in the box to drain and to dry overnight. Right, so I've got this dashboard, not dashboard, but you know, middle console, the clocks and whatnot on there. So I'll glue that back. I'll use some of this glue. At least you get a bit of a chance with this stuff. With the super glue, it's get it in the right place first time or you're knackered. And even sometimes you do get it in the right place the first time, you get your fingers in the wrong place the first time and you're knackered again. Right. Try and get her in the right place, eh? It's actually not a very great fit. Oh, well look, that would have made it easier if I'd have known that came off. Didn't know that came off. Right. Okay, so that's all in. Put this back again now. Right, so now what do I need? I need the rest of the car, don't I? Yes, what I'm going to do, these door cards I took them out in the end and they just pushed out, they're not even glued in, they're just jammed in. So I'll just press them back in. Hopefully they'll stay. Don't want to use glue if I don't have to. Right, that's one. Two. See, that just snapped in nice and easy. Right, so I need the boot and the bonnet, or hood if you come from America. Okie dokie. So I've got my short rivet, my long rivet. I need the base. I need the base. and I need the suspension. So there we go. And I also need the windscreen window unit, which has had the old pledge treatment. There she is. Right, I'll shove him in first. That doesn't look right, does it? Something got to go in there first. The suspension unit. So the doors in. We'll get there in the end, don't worry. We'll get there. I think. I hope. Oh, this is fiddly. This is where I could do with the whole of my other thumb. Oh, for goodness sake. This is going to start to get me a bit peed off in a minute. So I don't want to chip the paint. I quite like this colour in the end. I think it's turned out alright. I was a bit worried about it because it was the wrong sort of shade of blue, but I like it. I do like it. Now the suspension. Oh, hang on, there's a bit missing out of there. No, there's not. No, there's not. I thought the bit that opened the bonnet was missing, but it's not. Okay, so that all holds the doors in. So I guess I better put the windscreen in now. Oh dear. I think I've done something wrong. Oh, it all fell apart alright. Now should I have... Oh no. Now the doors have... Oh god. The doors have fallen out. Get one bit in, the other bit falls out. Right, get this back in quick. That's it. Oh, I've forgotten to put the bonnet in. I remember when I took it out, the bonnet's got to go in through the inside if I remember rightly. Oh, if I remember rightly, the bonnet goes this way. Okay, so put him back in there. Okay, get in bonnet. God, there's a lot of fiddly stuff in here. Ah, now the doors have come out again. Oh my God. You need about 10 hands. I need, which I've forgotten about, front and back bumpers. He has to slide in there. Okay, and he slides in there. Come snarler. Now put the bloody boot in now. Oh, that's alright, I think. Has anybody got a spare hand I could borrow? Now I've got to put this suspension in the back. Oh. I'm going to have to put this. I don't want to let this go, that's the trouble. Ah, the boot's coming out again. Should put the tyres on. Now, I'm running out of tyres very quickly and I've had to get these off of a vehicle that I haven't restored yet. Lucky it had good tyres on it. So I need to see if I can order a load more because I need a lot of Corgi treaded ones. These are like 15mm. So they're probably not the best looking tyres. Now these are the same size axles. Yeah. So make sure those are on properly. So put that there, and that's going to go on there. That's what I should have done with the other one. That's what I should do with this one. Should put it on here first. We're going to get there in the end, I promise. I promise. I do promise. Right. That's a bit of extra plastic we don't want on there. She's a couple of bits on there. Get rid of that. Right. Now let's see if we can get this. Oh, boot. Ah, boot, come on. So close. So close. Oh, the bonnet's come out now. Oh dear. This is a pain in the arse to put it back together. And now getting cramp in my fingers. Oh, my thumb. That one. Is that it? That's it. That's it. She's in. She's in. So, long rivet at the front, small rivet at the back. I've just checked that they still fit okay. Yeah. Well, that back one milk was only tiny. Bit of super glue. That's it. I must give the end of this a bit of an old sandpaper before I do the next model. This tool, because it's got a bit of old super glue on and the rivets are really gripping to it. Right. We'll just leave that for a moment or two. And then we'll come back to it. Okay, so that's it done. And I must say I'm very pleased with the way it turned out. I had to put some new jeweled lights in because one of them came out with a caustic soda, the other one I tried to get out and it broke, and then the back, the little sort of liner it fits in, disintegrated, so I had to put some little tiny bits of rubber O-ring in behind these jeweled lights, and these are the flat kind that I bought on eBay as for nail art or something. I don't know what they are, but anyway they're quite nice. So then I just put a bit of silver monotol around the rim of the headlight before I put them in. So I put a little bit of rubber O-ring behind, and it's worked out well. So I'm pleased with the way this one's turned out. Like I say, I don't know really why I did it, but I kind of like the model for some reason. I don't know, it just appealed to me, so I wanted to do it. So I'm pleased with the way it's turned out. I think it's really turned out quite nice. Right, okay then. Well, thank you very much for watching, and If you've enjoyed this video and you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Push the like button. And hopefully you'll come back next week and watch next week's video. So like I say, thank you very much for watching. And before we go, we'll give ourselves a little reminder of what she was like before we started. And then we'll shove it back on the turntable and you can watch it going round and see all the angles as it is now. Okay, so see you next week. Ta-ra for now. Bye.